What's up? How are you? Greetings and hugs in stereo. I'm Christian Chico Perez. Welcome to the premiere episode here on Maxi Vinyl, the channel of vinyl in your language. Today's episode, Thursday, as always, is dedicated to one of my songs for those new to the channel. You know, we have 2 episodes a week, Thursdays at 9 p.m. with one of my songs, or sometimes a Maxi Vinyl AM, where we bring back songs from that old school, right? And on Sundays, songs that you request by emailing us at info@maxivinyl.com. Today I'm going to bring back one of my favorite ballads from the 80s. I think it's a very, very beautiful ballad. It's no wonder it reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1988, 5 or 6 years after its release. I'll tell you that story in a moment. Today we're listening to Sheriff with When I'm With You. Sheriff is a Canadian band formed in 1979 that released only one album. Their only album, in 1983. What is it? This is the Sheriff album that included You Remind Me, which was a hit in Canada, and When I'm With You, the ballad we're going to remember today. But when this album was released in 1983, the song didn't do well in the United States. It only reached number 61 in the US. In Canada, however, it was a hit. It reached number 8, and there it remained, a forgotten song, one of so many released in the 80s. In fact, Sheriff's album was released in 1982. The band broke up in 1985, passing practically unnoticed, with only minor success in Canada. Well, it wasn't until 1988 that a radio programmer in Minneapolis. Look, here's where the story gets a little complicated because there are 2 programmers who disputed over who got to play this song again. This programmer from KDWB in Minneapolis rescued this old song, said, "This song is good. I'm going to start playing it again, okay?" And it started playing. Other programmers from other radio stations followed suit, and for some reason that you don't quite understand. Chance, right? Destiny. Sheriff When I'm With You started playing again at the end of 1988, 5 years after it had been released. Well, finally, after the local success and all the radio stations started playing this beautiful power ballad, Capitol Records said, "Hey, there's something here. This album is mine. I'm going to re-release it." So in 1988, they re-released Sheriff's album, and the song exploded and reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1989. In February of '89, Sheriff accomplished the feat of taking a song to number 1 on the Hot 105, or 6 years after it had been released. All this because someone said, "Hey, this song, why is it here? Why did it go unnoticed?" I rescued it and started playing it. It's something that had already happened before. It's happened several times in the history of music. There are several cases like Benny Martin's Into the Night, which exploded long after its release, or UB40's Red Red Wine, which also exploded a while after its release. Anyway, there are several cases like this, and this is one of them. And so, Sheriff became the first Canadian band to have a number 1 on the Hot 100 since 1974, when Bachman Turner Overdrive reached number 1 with You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. Imagine how many years later a Canadian band achieved the feat of reaching number 1 on the Hot 100 with When I'm With You, which is the song I'm going to share with you today. It's beautiful, a beautiful love song. I love it, which is why it's on my playlist, and I'm sharing it with you. A song written by Arnold David Lanny, the band's keyboardist, says he wrote it very quickly, in less than half an hour. He met a woman, Valerie Brown, with whom he fell in love at first sight. He went to her house, wrote this song on the piano for her, and on Valentine's Day, February 14th, he told her, "I have nothing to give you, only this song." And he sang her this song, which is a beautiful love song. He wrote it. The man wrote it. He ended up marrying Valerie Brown 2 years after they met. Freddie Kersey, who is the lead singer of Sheriff, and Steve DeMarchi, years later formed Alias, who also had a hit called More Than Words Can Say, which is another beautiful ballad that I'll be able to discuss in another chapter of my songs because I love it so much too. So, Alias came from Sheriff, right? And they also have some success. So, guys, I'm going to rescue this from here. The envelope's a little rusty, but here's my Sheriff single. I've had it for years, and I keep it because it's one of my songs. Remember, I'm leaving this track as a gift for my patrons to download in high quality in 3 uncompressed formats. These are the ones who contribute monthly with their membership at www.patreon.com/maxivinyl. Okay, like and subscribe. We'll keep going here on the Vinyl in Your Language channel. Oh, one fact I couldn't verify, but I heard or read it somewhere. Apparently Sheriff's When I'm With You held the record for the longest holding note by a singer. If you notice, at the end, those who know the song, when Freddie Kersey finishes singing, he sings, "When I'm with you," and holds the note for almost 30 seconds. Wow. I was trying to find the info to confirm it, but I'm sure I have that information somewhere in my brain, and it'll come up, to share it with you. So nothing more to say. Here it is. It's a great song, a fantastic track. It's one of those songs to dedicate if you're in love. So, it's Sheriff with When I'm With You, playing here on Maxim Vinyl.